right? Connected to my back at all the time, right? That's what he's trying to do. So first thing is I have to stay safe, guys. So I'm gonna come under and I'm gonna just kind of dig space and keep my elbows down. Now, we have to understand that staying safe is the most important thing here, right? So if I take my hands to push his legs, probably not a good idea, right? Even for a second, it seems like a good idea, but understand it's a big risk. But that being said, he's here. I've made a lot of mistakes. Or he's really good. I need to probably take some risk. But at the same time, let's try to minimize those. So I'm here. So the most that I like to do is bump away and clear with my elbows. But Nelson, pick a side because it doesn't matter what side. So if Nelson goes this side, okay? He fell to this side because there's more security, okay? He fell to this side because it's harder for me to get my back to the mat. His arm is in the way. Okay? My whole goal here, and I've already done this, I don't know if Nelson can feel that he's already lost a little bit of control. I've already disconnected, as we fell, I've already disconnected my back from his center line a little bit. Now watch, I'm gonna base my leg, and I'm just gonna start to turn myself here, okay? So now Nelson starts to realize more and more that he's not really connected to my back, and all I did was turn my hips and make sure my neck is safe. Then I'm gonna take my leg and make a circle. And then from here, I'm gonna elevate my hips just slightly, and I'm gonna go over his leg. Now, one thing that you can't see is if Nelson try to climb up on top of me right now. Nelson can't climb on top of me because I'm laying on his knee. I'm sitting on his leg, right? Nelson, you can't move. So now look, one other important thing. My foot's gonna come here and come to the other side of Nelson's leg. He has no hooks, my back is safe on the mat. And then from here, the next thing I would have to worry about is potentially an arm triangle here. But if I just sit here and I start to turn myself into him, right here, I'm in a pretty good spot waiting for Nelson's next move. He's either gonna abandon this or he's gonna try to climb on top. Either of which, whatever you do here, Nelson, what do you think you would do?
Probably just try.
And then I take his arm and I come like this, and now like he tries to come and climb up top. And then maybe I'm out like that, right? And there's a bunch of different ways that this could finish, and it's kind of, for the most part, I normally let my partner kind of dictate what's going on there. I can also escape my hips and bridge back into him. So again, this doesn't matter. We fall to either side. So as we fall, understand that as he's moving me, right? As I'm getting moved in back control anytime, I'm trying to get my hips. My shoulders aren't going to move, but my hips are more free to move. If he's really squeezing, he's really connected. As we fall, see my hips have already changed. My base, move my hips out a little bit, circle, base, I'm out. My foot goes to the other side, and here I just keep everything nice and tucked in. Right? Here, if I want, I can start to come under his grip, start to break. And look, if I hold Nelson's hand out like this, right? Here, he tries to go on top. Come back. It's quite probable too that I can even bridge back on top of him as he tries to come on top of me. Does this make sense? Mm-hmm. Get this idea?
Same one.
Yep. Give me another partner, please. Chad. All right. Chad's on my back. Guys, this can work from either way. This is actually going to be the harder side to implement this again because it's hard for you to get your shoulders and your back on the mat, right? Because of this arm. So here, first thing is I stay safe. Look, my thumb comes down, elbows in. He takes me to the side. As soon as I go to the side, look, I fall, bring my hips over, right? Now, look, Chad no longer has my back control, but look, if he's really here, or even if he's tight, right? Okay? If he's tight, I'm not going to be able to get out the same way, right? I can't bring my leg over. So one thing now, he doesn't have my back, so I can use my hand to influence on this, right? Another thing is, when he holds me here, I don't necessarily even have to get out. Because if I come here, it's quite probable that I can come and bring him over because he really doesn't have any kind of real significant control. He's just squeezing my body. He's not stopping my rotation. So again, if I bridge and bring his arm over to the center, it's quite probable that I can end up on top. Or in the process of, he will relinquish that control because he's concerned about that, and then we'll end up with a scramble like where we were yesterday.
So in transition of falling over, you want to flatten your hips out and then
what your goal is, right? Your goal is to put your shoulder blades on the mat. If your back is on the mat, they can't have your back. It's that simple. And if they're connected to your back, well, you can't get your back there, right? But you can get your hips there first. So the first goal then, fall over, make your hips flat against the mat, and then drag your upper body along with the position sense? Let's give it a shot.